The French colonization of Vietnam began in the mid-19th century and lasted until the mid-20th century, profoundly impacting the country economically, politically, and socially. Historical background: French arrival. In 1858, France expanded into Southeast Asia to enhance its commercial and political influence. Vietnam, part of the Vietnam Empire, was under threat from foreign powers. Invasion and expansion. In 1862, France imposed control over Cochinchina, southern Vietnam. After military campaigns, French control gradually expanded to all of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, forming French Indochina. French administration. Colonial rule. Vietnam was divided into three regions: Tonkin North, Annam Center, and Cochinchina South. France ruled with a strict bureaucratic system, exploiting resources. Cultural influence. French language was imposed in education and administration. French culture influenced Vietnamese society, with some adopting European lifestyles. Economy. Resource exploitation. France exploited Vietnam's agricultural resources, forests, and mines for its economy. Lands were converted to export crops like rice and rubber, affecting local farmers. Infrastructure. The French built extensive infrastructure like railways, ports, and roads to facilitate goods movement. This primarily served French interests but helped economic development. Resistance and protests. National movements. Resistance from Vietnamese people started early, with intellectuals and activists leading protests. In the 1930s, strong nationalist movements like Phan Boi Show emerged. Ho Chi Minh's rise. Ho Chi Minh founded the Viet Minh in 1941 to fight for independence. After he declared Vietnam's independence in 1945, leading to the First Indochina War. End of French colonialism. First Indochina War. The war between Viet Minh and the French lasted from 1946 to 1954. The Battle of Dien Bien Phu in 1954 was a decisive defeat for France. Geneva Accords. The 1954 Geneva Accords ended French colonial rule, dividing Vietnam into North and South. Legacy and impact. Economic legacy. French colonialism left long-term economic impacts, with reliance on agriculture and extractive industries. Cultural legacy. French culture left a mark on architecture, education, and the arts. Traditional Vietnamese culture persisted and evolved.